Hello there, guys. I think we're on the last episode. Maybe one more after this. Depends on how fast we can roll through these cards. Let's get going. We got the Underbelly Angler, 2 mana, 2/3 Murloc, 4 Shaman specifically. After you play a Murloc, add a random Murloc to your hand. So this, you play a Murloc, you get a random Murloc. You play a Murloc, you get a random Murloc. It just has a lot of benefits, a lot of benefits. This is definitely a strong card. Really good Murloc synergy. Carry on. Soul of the Murloc. 2 mana spell for shamans. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. So a lot of Murlocs, a lot of Murlocs, a lot of Murlocs. Occasionally making really sticky boards. Getting a lot of tokens, really good Murloc synergies. I like it. Really powerful card. Next we have Mutate. 0 cost shaman spell. Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. So it's an evolve. It's a one-shot evolve. It's also 0 cost. I think this card is powerful because usually 0 cost spells are really powerful. Plus we can get spells randomly from other things, so this thing is in the game. It's definitely gonna be helpful in some way, shape or form. So I think this card is powerful. Next we have Rapid Fire. It's a 1 mana twin spell. Deal 1 damage for hunters. So spell that helps you ping off things. Now this thing does go face, so if we can get, I'm just saying, Malygos or any other kind of spell damage, and we did see a lot of spell damage in Hunter specifically, so I think this card is gonna be great. I like it. Plus that symbol also always appears. Nice. 6 mana 4/5 mech with Taunt Safeguard. Neutral minion Death Rattle, summon a 0/5 Vault Safe with Taunt. Okay, so it's a double taunt mechanic, probably also a mech, the Vault Safe. It's only a 0/5 afterwards, but this thing is effectively a 6 mana 4/6 that you have to kill twice, basically. 4/10. Sorry. This card is good. This card is definitely good. It's a little bit higher on the cost, so it's not as effective as a 4-drop or a 5-drop, but still on 6, it's gonna bring a lot of value. Plus it's a mech, so that has a lot going for it, since with the whole new mechanics, the magnetic mechanics, really helpful. Next we have Toxfin, a 1 mana 1/2 Murloc. It's a neutral one. Battlecry, give a friendly Murloc poisonous. Okay, so only friendly Murloc. Okay, we all know that giving something poisonous is so big. We already know there are a lot of 1/1s, Murlocs and stuff like that. Giving them poisonous, they get through a big taunt. It allows for a lot of opportunity to go forth and just, you know, spadoosh out of control. Blah. Really good card. Next we have Ursatron. 3 mana 3/3 mech for hunters. Okay, Death Rattle, draw a mech from your deck. Okay, that's an interesting Death Rattle. Definitely synergizes well with deck creation, I guess. With a lot of mechs and Death Rattle in Hunter specifically, they all work well together. So I like this card. This card is gonna be good. Next we have Arcane Fletcher. It's a 4 mana 3/3, so not the best of stats. Hunter card, yet once more. Whenever you play a 1-cost minion, draw a spell from your deck. Okay, so this could actually be potentially broken because it will allow you to cycle through your deck more consistently, get specific things maybe that you want, thin out your deck so that your deck becomes more consistent in the things that you might want to draw. So other than that, you need to play a lot of 1-cost minions. Probably not the best things, but Hunter also has a couple of one cost minions that double up or triple up or are really good in the sense that they are beasts, they are one drops, they are really reliable, they give you more value in the long run as well. So yeah, Arcane Fletcher might actually be viable and really good. Next we have Arcane Servant, a 2 mana 2/3 neutral elemental, just normal stats, kind of like a filler card, but it's an elemental, so it might be good. Probably not gonna be running anything because it doesn't do anything, but it's an elemental and it has to be in the game. So now we have our neutral 2 mana 2/3 elemental. Next we have Azurite Elemental. That looks cool. That looks like a StarCraft thing. 5 mana 2/7 elemental. At the start of your turn, gain spell damage +2. At the start of your turn, gain spell damage +2. Does that stack? If that thing stacks, it's broken and it needs to be dealt with as fast as possible. Stats wise, it's not hard to deal with. It's not the best thing, so when you play it, it's just gonna be a 2/7 elemental with nothing on it, so only the next turn can you benefit from that spell damage. I don't know, I think this card is bad. Next we have Burly Shovel Fist, 9 mana 9/9 rush minion. Easy peasy. Never gonna play it. Unless you're maybe warrior and you really want those big beefy minions. It's not bad to have big beefy minions, especially the ones that can clobber someone into the ground as soon as they come out to play. Next we have 5 mana 5/4 Dalaran Crusader, Divine Shield, just a normal vanilla statted minion with Divine Shield. I think it's good. Divine Shield usually helps a lot. I like it. It's good. Daring Escape, 1 mana rogue spell, return all friendly minions to your hand. So it's essentially a 1 mana vanish, but only for your side. This thing can be over the top broken because 1, it's really cheap. 2, it allows all of your combo pieces and charge minions and damage dealing minions and stuff like that to just come back to your hand, and then you can just play them again and do a lot of damage or get a lot of value back or get a lot of cards or whatever it is that you're doing. This thing can definitely help you out in a big way. Next we have Darkest Hour. Okay, 6 mana warlock spell, destroy all friendly minions. For each one, summon a random minion from your deck. Okay. I think this card is bad. It's not as consistent and it kind of doesn't synergize well with anything because it, you know, you would want to sacrifice low cost things and summon a lot of big cost things. Having all of those in your deck don't really synergize as well. Now there is the added benefit of having the scheme or whatever the card is that summons up to 7, but you need to play out specific things up until then in order to summon all of those, you know, to sacrifice all of those 1/1s and then do Darkest Hour and then get random minions from your deck, which also you cannot run only big minions because you will die up until then. So that means you still want to run smaller mid-range minions. I don't know. This card looks bad. We're definitely gonna try it. It might have a home somewhere, but it doesn't feel like it. Next we have Eccentric Scribe, 6 mana 6/4 neutral minion, Defrael, summon 4/1/1 Vengeful Scrolls. So I'm guessing those are just 1/1s. Maybe they have rush. Maybe they don't. I don't know. It doesn't say on the card. 6 mana, 6/4, summon 4 1/1s. It's good. It's not bad. It's probably not something you might want to play, but it's definitely a good card, maybe for Arena. Next we have Faceless Rager, 3 mana, 5/1, Battlecry, copy a friendly minion's health. Okay, so this thing already has high attack value, so all you need to do is be sure that you have other minions with high health. So even if it's a 1/5 in play, just saying, that might be a thing, and you copy that minion's health, this thing is effectively a 3 mana 5/5. So this thing can be really broken, but it needs a little bit of setup and a little bit of help. I like it. Next we have 3 mana 3/4, good stats. Flight Master, Battlecry, summon a 2/2 Griffin for each player. Okay. I like the thing where both players get things. It's a good card. Hanch Clan Sneak. 3 mana 3/3 neutral minion with stealth. Nothing more to say about that. Stealth is kind of good. Not as great, always. 8 mana 4/4. That's horrible. Heroic Innkeeper. Taunt. Okay. Battlecry. Gain +2/+2 for each other friendly minion. Oh, okay. I see. Now I see the added benefit. So it's effectively an 8 mana 8/8 taunt if you have at least 2 more minions on the board. That's like an ancient tree keeper or whatever that thing was. It's an 8 mana 8/8 taunt minion in Druids. Never played. It's never played, and it doesn't have the downside. That thing just is an 8 mana 8/8 all the time, and it's never played. Sure, this thing becomes an 8 mana 10/10 if you have 3 minions on the board, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. This might be one of those cards that is maybe viable in really token heavy decks, as you know, like your big beefy cards. Might be good for Arena. Other than that, I don't think so. Next we have Hunting Party, 5 mana, spell for Hunter, copy all beasts in your hand. So all of the beasts in your hand, they get duplicated inside of your hand. You don't get that much tempo. I don't see this card as being that great. I think this card actually sucks. Carry on. Portal Keeper, 4 mana 5/2 demon. Okay, neutral minion. Battlecry, shuffle 3 portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a 2/2 demon with rush. This card is interesting. So you get 3 more 2/2s with rush from this card, but you don't really know exactly when you're gonna draw them. But they're all demons, so a lot of demon synergies. I like this card. I actually like this card a lot. I'm not sure if it's gonna be any good, but it's definitely an interesting card. Portal Overfiend, 6 mana 5/6 demon. Battlecry, shuffle 3 portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a 2/2 demon with rush. So same thing again. Are we actually gonna have like a zoo type deck where we have a lot of 2/2 demons with rush inside of your deck? Wow. Wow. Plus, this is not specifically for warlocks. Anyone can use these. That is weird. But I like these. Definitely like these. We're probably gonna see some degenerate things occurring with these. Oh! That's me in a couple of years. 5 mana, 3/6, recurring villain, Defral. If this minion has 4 or more attack, resummon it. Okay, so the thing is, you want to buff this card up, and when it dies, it gets resummoned. And if you buff this card up again, and it dies, it gets resummoned. It's a good card. It's definitely an interesting card. But this is actually bad because it needs a lot of support, and you're not gonna be able to support it as much all the time. Carry on. 2 mana, 3/2. Spellbook Binder. Battlecry. If you have a spell damage, draw a card. If you have spell damage, draw a card. So you need to have spell damage. You play this, then you can draw a card. You all know that drawing cards is really powerful. Spell damage is not that consistent always on the board, so I don't know how consistent this one's gonna be. I don't know. I don't like this one that much. Next we have Sweeping Strike, 2 mana, warrior spell. Give a minion. Also damages minions next to whoever this attacks. So you give your minion basically the cleave ability. Nice. This could definitely be powerful. I think it is powerful. I think it's cool. It's definitely powerful. Next we have Tunnel Blaster, 7 mana, 3/7 taunt minion, neutral minion. I don't like the stats that much. Therefore, deal 3 damage to all minions. To all minions. Okay, so not the best thing to have around. Because this guy kills your board as well. I don't like it. I think this card is bad. Next we have Underbelly Ooze, 7 mana, 3/5. Again, really big cost, bad stats. After this minion survives damage, summon a copy of it. Okay, so you can get a lot of minions out of it, but it's high cost. I still don't see this as being viable. Maybe if you can buff the health of this thing and then you keep summoning, and maybe Priest can do something with it. Maybe Paladin. Paladin has a lot of buffs as well. Maybe Warrior, because he can whirlwind. He has whirlwind effects. Don't really know if those work. When survives damage, does that mean it has to come from the opponent, or can you damage it itself? Does it have to hit another minion, or does it have to just get hit and survive? I don't know, we'll see. Vicious Scrap Hound, 2 mana, 2/2 mech for warriors. This looks so adorable. Whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. Okay, typical thing for warriors. So this is strong. This is definitely strong. Violet Spell Sword. Okay. 4 mana, 1/6. Violet Teacher was that the card that I was talking about earlier. Never mind. Battlecry, gain 1 attack for each spell in your hand. Okay, this can definitely work in a big spell mage or something like that. Or even in Druid. Because Druid has a lot of spells right now that, you know, tend to act with token style decks. But then you have to lose a little bit of tempo. I don't know. It's definitely cool. So you need at least 3 spells in hand. I know I'm showing 4. You need 3 spells in hand, and then you get plus 3, so you get 4 attack. So it's a 4/6. 4 mana 4/6 is already good. 4 mana 3/6, decent. Violet Warden, 6 mana 4/7 taunt with spell damage. That's a good card. It's a decent card. It's not over the top broken, but it has spell damage also, so it helps with other things as well. I like it. It's a good card. Whirlwind Tempest, 8 mana 6/6 elemental. Your minions with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. We all know Mega Wind Fury is busted, but Wind Fury minions are not. You can't really combo too many other things with it. Shaman is like the only class that might be able to pull anything off with the Whirlwind Tempest. But like I said, this card is not gonna be viable because Wind Fury minions are not viable. Witch's Brew, 2 mana spell for Shaman, restore 4 health, repeatable this turn. So it's an echo effect? Is it repeatable once or more times? Because they would have just said echo, right? I don't know. It might be repeat. Wait, if it's repeatable one time, can they just make it a twin spell? Questions. Restoring 4 health to one specific thing. Okay, so you can 4 health here, 4 health there, 4 health to me, 4 health there. Interesting. 2 mana, restore 4 health is already good. 4 mana, 8 health. Okay, this could be good. Healing cards are usually good. And that was it. We're back to Archvillain Rafaam. Oh my god, we made it. We have made it. We made it. Let me go over here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you have anything to add or not. Anyway, I want to wish you all good luck in your openings, card pack openings. May you draw well, may you get all of the legendaries, may you get the specific ones you might want or wish, and other than that, may you have a lot of fun in Hearthstone. I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.